Hello. Hope you're doing well today. Got a 3 vibe going on. Third day of the month, third day of the week, also 6th day of the month. So, see what kind of energy that's bringing for the collective today. Trust this message is finding you at the right time. Remember, if it doesn't resonate, just leave it behind. It's all good. So, one card popped out while I was saying that. Let's see what else. Get some clarity or confirmation on the card that came out while I was greeting those watching. Maybe there isn't an, oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. We have Knight of Swords into Two of Wands. So with the Knight of Swords here, that's some quick action going forwards with focus. You're working on something, you have a goal to achieve, maybe finishing up a project, and you're heading right on in to get that finished up. Then you've got the Two of Wands right behind you there, kind of looking at your back like, wait, what the heck? I got the world in my hand here. And with the two, with the balance, like, can we balance out like this work and entertainment thing? I want to go around and travel the world. There's lots of things I want to see. You know, standing on the shoreline, looking out could indicate, you know, contemplating travel on a boat. It could be in a plane, just traveling across the land to places far you haven't been. And standing there, there's a, I don't know, barricade, I guess, with a red and white rose. I'm drawn to that. It could be indicative of, you know, a connection, somebody you care about going with you. I don't know, something about that was just indicating like a love connection going on. And then I was told to also use the card from the bottom of the deck for this reading, the Wheel of Fortune. It's a busy card here for sure. And I was noticing how, you know, we've got the four corners here and the animals. We got like an eagle, a lion. That one looks like an angel. I think a bull as well. And they're all at various stages of books and comforts there. And as well, the wheel, everything's always in a continuous motion. Everything's in cycles. And I think there's also a reminder here of as above, so below going on, and balancing spiritual and material things in your life. And a reminder, you know, maybe to be kind, like what you give out, you receive back as well, that kind of balance. And, you know, it's not always comfortable when you make a choice and change is happening. You know, the different stages of comfort on the four corners here is bringing that to mind. And also the way this book is open and being presented, like pick a page, take one and try it out, cycle through and see how it goes. And know that, you know, Spirit's always got your back here. It's kind of got an Egypt vibe going on. Maybe someone's thinking about going to Egypt. I know I'd like to go there. So I was told to shuffle for another card here, and I got a couple for some more clarity. So the Page of Cups came out, and what I'm getting from this is, you know, the fish in the cup. Like you're scooping up just for a drink of water, and then you're looking at this fish popping out like, what the heck, dude? How did you get in there? well, now I got a new little friend. They're chatting it all up. It's like you were expecting to just have a drink, but now you got a new friend. And getting that from the water, I feel like that comes from this thinking of traveling across the water and related to the love vibe I was getting from the red and white flowers down here. So maybe there's a connection you're going to make with somebody, maybe someone you've known, maybe not in this lifetime, could be from a different one, or maybe someone that you're going to meet. And also, the markings on this outfit here are giving me like little heart vibes. So maybe there is some love in the air. And then the Four of Pentacles as well. So you've got this dude sitting all proud on this box like it's his throne. And the gripping tightly to this one pentacle and then even standing on two of them. I feel like it's a message to not hold on too tightly to the way you're used to things always being done. You know, I'm thinking about that demonstration where, you know, holding sand in your hand, if you grip onto it too tight, you actually lose more of it than if you just, you know, gently hold your palm open in a cup shape and let it sit in there, which interesting, Page of Cups. So I'm not sure. Hopefully that bit of clarity helped the rest of the reading because I was just drawn to do that. So we'll see what the online sources say and compare that to my intuition on this. Okay, let's compare my intuition for the cards on this reading with the general interpretations from tarotguide.com. So for Knight of Swords, the Knight of Swords is a change card, tells you that a big change is coming, one you've been awaiting for quite some time, and you better be ready to roll with it when it does. It's time to jump up and seize the moment. It's about being assertive, direct, honest, quick-witted, and intellectual. Signifies being dashing, daring, brave, courageous, or rebellious. Also being talkative, ambitious, forward thinking, focused, and single minded. And that's the vibe I was getting, the focus and quick motion ahead. It can indicate you go against the flow and have great leadership qualities, and you're a perfectionist and a risk taker. It may also be an air sign such as Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. So then next, with the Two of Wands, in general, this signifies having two paths. When this card appears in your reading, you have decisions to make, which definitely applies here, or a choice between two options. And the options I was feeling is, you know, keep working, and ignoring, you know, having fun, or, you know, let work set off to the side a bit. It's solid, it's good. You can take a break and balance that out. That was my interpretation in this reading. This also says, remember the grass isn't always greener on the other side. I wasn't really getting that vibe, but if that applies to you, if that resonates, then take that. This can signify overseas travel, which that was the vibe I was getting for sure. Sudden departures and deciding if you will stay or go. So I think that's also in line with what I'm getting with, you know, actually, now that I'm saying that, maybe it's a decision about going somewhere else to work, which could also end up being fun. Maybe that's the message that's given there. That just came to me right now. It could also indicate a lack of contentment with your life, restlessness, withdrawal, and detachment. It can represent waiting, anticipation, and also cooperation, business partnerships, or overseas expansion. So that kind of goes with that intuition I just picked up on there. Let's see what the general meaning is for the Wheel of Fortune. Generally, it's an indicator of luck or destiny, and it is a major arcana signifier of change. Big changes are coming when this card shows up. They should be for your greater good, but remember, not all change is easy, even if it's leading to your destiny. So I was picking up on that, like, change is uncomfortable sometimes. These changes should be for your greater good, right? I read that. This signals the universe is working in your favor to help you reach your goals, which I felt that as well with the support here. The support and the time and the cycles and the motion. Make sure you make the most of this time by focusing your intention on what you truly want. Know the universe has a plan for you, even if that plan is not clear to you at this point. This also represents an ever-changing cycles we go through in life, right? With the time and the wheel. The Wheel of Fortune, whoa, I read that, sorry. We must learn to accept this process as part of living, even if it's uncomfortable at times. This card is also a karma card, so remember to be nice to people on your way up. You may be meeting them again on your way back down. Okay. So then we've got the Page of Cups. So in general, it is a bringer of messages. This can be in the form of happy news, important information, invitations to social events, gossip, or the potential for romantic proposals, which I was picking up on the love vibe. It can also represent your inner child, so don't take things too seriously when this card shows up. It may be a sign you need to connect to your inner child. So embrace the fun and frivolous side of life. See, that's what I was getting with the Two of Wands. Was saying focus more on fun stuff, man. Okay, now I lost my spot, of course. It can also represent beauty, fashion, or style, and you may be trying out a new personal style or having fun with fashion. That's always fun. The Page of Cups can also signify that you're beginning to gain a level of emotional maturity that allows you to be kind. So, like, flirting it up and being kind to this fish here, chatting it up. Helpful, affectionate, and loyal. It could be a person who is young at heart, who is a bit of a daydreamer, intuitive, naive, sensitive, and idealistic. This may be a water sign like Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. And then finally, let's compare the Four of Pentacles. General meaning to my vibe that I picked up on here. So in general context, the Four of Pentacles can indicate that you're holding on to people, possessions, situations, or past issues. So I was feeling more of a possession vibe, but now that I'm reading this, it could be past issues. I mean, if people also resonates with you, then take that. It can be an indication that there are deep-seated issues affecting you that you need to process and let go of. This card indicates you may be trying very hard to cling on to people or possessions that give you a sense of security, which I was definitely getting here. And there's just some kind of a clicking sound over there, so I'd say that's some confirmation. You may be holding on to things in an unhealthy, possessive, controlling, or toxic way, or someone may be holding on to you in such a manner. It can indicate that you need to establish your boundaries or respect the boundaries of other people. It can also indicate a lack of openness, right? Blocked off, blocking or obstructing progress. Keeping to yourself or a sense of isolation. It can represent wealth, greed, materialism, and penny pinching. So really, I think that just my general vibe of it was about the don't hang on so tightly to the way that you think things need to be done, kind of loosen the grip and see how it can go. Hope this helped you out today.